driving kind of nutritional outcomes as well. So those are some of the things that we've got some serious gaps. This whole thing about food safety, this is really critically important, and certainly also the scale of production. Today, a pound of protein powder from crickets costs around $20. Why in the heck would I go to the store and pay $20 for a pound of cricket powder if I can buy a pound of beef for about $1.50, $1.20? Doesn't make any sense. If you want to be able to convert folks to be able to, the masses to buy into this, then we've got to be able to have the scale of production. We need some serious work that needs to happen in that area. So there's some, you can add to this, by the way. There's a whole slew of other things. And in fact, I'm sure some of you have read the FAO report, the Bible, as I call it, for edible insects that Arnold and his colleagues were very instrumental in helping pull together. There's a whole bunch of these knowledge you got. And it's got to be a systematic approach to addressing each one of those and bringing all that information, all that knowledge together in helping create that path forward as well. And so in thinking of some of the transformative discoveries when it comes really to insects themselves, again, there's a whole slew of things, particularly this idea of human and animal nutrition. We claim insects are, nutrient dense, they've got the perfect profile of proteins and lipids and carbohydrates and things like that. Doesn't really achieve the kind of nutritional outcomes. If you were to eat insects every day, we said, let's eat beef every day. There are people that will eat beef every day. Now we discover, the amount of sodium in it, the amount of certain types of proteins in it, etc., are having a negative impact. Ergo, heart disease and other things that we got. Or we eat lots and lots of wheat, rice, etc. Now we got issues related to type 2 diabetes and things like that. The obesity epidemic. We got to figure out, before it gets too far, we got to work collectively, collaboratively with those nutritionists and others to understand what's going on in terms of the aspects of human and animal nutrition as well. In addition, there's some opportunities afforded in terms of waste management. As I said, we're inundated, getting buried deeper and deeper and deeper in waste. I'm not talking only about human waste, I'm talking about the municipal waste as well. Insects lend themselves to being able to manage that as well. They're the best green thing that you could do is to raise insects to feed us, ourselves, or feed animals, livestock animals, and other things as well. And other areas, allergens, what kind of allergens do we have? And we all say, there's a cross-reactivity between insects and shellfish. So if you got allergies to shellfish, you may have allergies to insects as well. I just saw my niece from India sent me an article last night saying that people that allegedly have chocolate allergies is the result of allergies to insects, not the chocolate itself. They took chocolate and parsed it up. So in the manufacture of chocolate, candy bars and things like that, the Food and Drug Administration here in America allows so many body parts, so many grams per kilogram or whatever, and it turns out the allergies are because of the insects and not because of the chocolate itself. So those are the kinds of things that we just came out, she sent it to me last night, as a matter of fact. So those some of the, really, again, think of all the other transformative discoveries that we need here. And then the human dimensions. Certainly, at the end of the day, people make decisions, right? Typically, in human societies, it's the mother that makes the decision. Not just in human societies, in other, species of organisms, insects, the female makes the decision as to where she's going to be depositing the eggs and things like that. So there's a slew of things in regards to the human dimensions. How do you create the markets? How do you scale it up? Where do you get, production is here, consumption is over there. Production is in Montana, and we got to send it to California. Think of all the miles it has to travel to get there. How do you do that? How do you source in one place and get it someplace? That's the problem we're having today with our conventional agriculture. We can produce America can produce the food needs of the entire globe many times over, but we can't get it from point A to point B. Even in America, the Economic Research Service of USDA says we've got about 13 million households that go hungry. Okay, food insecurity in America, 13 million households. That's about 50 million people.